In February 2022, a group of Aussie surfers travelled from Sydney to a remote part of Russia called Kamchatka.
6 metre swell, offshore winds.
Sometimes so hard and freezing, maybe minus 25.
Their goal was to surf the frigid waters of a part of the planet that few had visited.
There's 1,000 kilometres of untouched coastline that's never been explored. I think it's any surfer's dream to score untouched, undiscovered waves.
But after 2 years of planning, the guys barely made it through the border. Russia invaded Ukraine just an hour before their flight.
Vic was just saying, like, if we left, like, hours later.
Where's Moscow? Oh, shit, there's, like, nothing coming into Moscow.
Yeah.
And their challenges didn't end there.
I was like, if you guys didn't come back, man, literally just like, whole body cramping. I was just like, I don't know if I can get in. I've, like, never been so depleted. So depleted.
Well, please welcome filmmaker Spencer Frost. Congratulations on the movie.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me.
You can see all the hard parts there, the miserable parts. What's the good part? Why would you do this?
Yeah, I think us growing up, we travelled the world surfing and we went onto the warm water destinations. And to kind of do something unique and something that no one's done, you have to go to these remote, cold water surf destinations. And yeah, Kamchatka, Russia was somewhere that no one had been to make a cold water surf film, so we jumped on the opportunity.
I can understand why a surfer would do this, because I've been surfing in Australia and it's full of Australians in the water. They're everywhere. It's the only, you got to go to these places to get uncrowded waves.
Yeah, yep. You have to go to these remote, sometimes grim and cold places, but we had the most amazing trip and, yeah, it was incredible.
It's sort of intertwines with the wider story people know about Russia at the moment, which is, of course, the war. Like, how, sort of, why was that for you to be so close to?
Yeah, it was obviously in our transit, everything kind of started happening over there and it was a very difficult time and we actually landed in Moscow and then went to the other side of Russia, which is a long way away. So we actually felt like we were in really good hands the whole time and we had some really good friends over there looking after us. So, yeah.
You say being in good hands, getting film permits, you had helicopters in the air. I mean, how difficult was it just being able to go through the process of filmmaking there?
Yeah, I think just we had, what I was saying, we had such good people that organised the helicopters and logistics and put us up for 2 months. And I think the hardest part was just being in the elements. Like, it was so cold and so cold being in the water, so cold being not in the water, like minus 20 degrees. To like focus on making a film up there was really, really hard.
I wouldn't worry about the Russian army. I'd worry about the Russian surfers because they had this really secret spot. Now you've just blown it open.
Yeah. Well, there was actually one surfer up there that his name was Anton, and he was pretty much the only local surfer we found up there. So he showed us around for the 2 months and he's since become one of our best mates.
When you're in that water, that freezing water we saw those amazing pictures from, what's it like? Like, are you kind of actively just stopping living the whole time?
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I think I probably lasted about an hour in like really thick wetsuits. The boys, because they were surfing and their arms were moving and they were paddling, maybe an hour and a half. But yeah, your body's kind of slowly shutting down and you have to use everything you got to stay out there.
Yeah, because I don't expect you could go all the way to Russia and then reach the beach, touch the water and go, oh, she's a bit cold.
Is it a classic, you're like, oh, it's all right once you're in, though. It's all right once you're in.
I wish it was, yeah. We just had to just force ourselves, basically, and there was some mornings where we'd be camping on the beach in the snow and you had to put on a wetsuit that wasn't fully dry and paddle out for a surf, and, yeah, it's definitely some challenging times over there.
But now you got this beautiful film. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What's the reaction been from people who've seen it?
Yeah, it's been awesome. We toured it all around Australia and I think we've had 40 sold-out shows over there, and we've actually just wrapped up a New Zealand tour, so thank you so much, guys, for having us. And we're actually just starting a nationwide cinema tour, so you can pretty much catch it anywhere in New Zealand.
Great, well done. Nice to have you in today. You can see Corners of the Earth, Kamchatka, in cinemas around the country from tomorrow. Please thank filmmaker Spencer Frost.
Thanks for having me.